2016 debate coverage. We got round 2 going here tonight, and as I said, I'm just thrilled to death. I can't believe it's actually happening almost here tonight on the Bond Factor. I'm so happy to be able to bring this to you live, and we've got a lot of fun stuff going on. And here we go with my glasses again with the headset. They twist and they're just so uncomfortable. Anyway, thanks for being with us. So many things going on. Trump versus Hillary. This is probably the biggest election maybe of our time, and I know that a lot of people are downplaying it and maybe wouldn't put it that way, but it absolutely is true. There we go. It looks like somebody got my sound in there. And it is true to say that this is super exciting and super fun, and I'm glad to be with you. Thanks, Bond Factor Cruise Radio. So I want to just start real quick with this Trump versus Hillary thing. There's some things that we'll want to look for tonight in the election. One of them being the immigration issue, which is the thing that Trump started on originally. So I wanted to start on that. So you've got some fundamental things as we're listening to the drama and sort of what goes on. Keep in mind that if there's some very clear choices happening. One of the clear choices is the wall versus no wall. I mean, that's a pretty simple choice. There's not really much drama involved in that. So you either believe that we need a wall to protect the borders, or you believe that we don't and we should have more of an open border. We can get back a little more into that later. Hillary's is just as extreme as Trump is. If the wall sounds extreme, Hillary's extreme too. She has the sort of dream act path to citizenship that pretty much her dream is these open borders. And so that's a huge thing that's very obvious. Healthcare is another one. You have Trump replace and repeal. You have Hillary expand Obamacare. So you're either going to get a replacement of Obamacare or the sort of expansion and tweaking of it. And, again, if you haven't paid much attention to the news cycle, Obamacare is failing on a lot of levels. There's a lot of people pulling out. So be aware that maybe a continuation of that may or may not be good as we watch the election. Another very clear issue that you always hear about in politics is abortion, which, again, Trump has been accused of sort of changing his position a little bit, but he certainly has come out and said that he wants to outlaw abortion with the exception of sort of special circumstances like rape, incest, some of the things he really wouldn't want to talk about. But there are certainly sometimes reasons why someone wouldn't want to do that. And if you can, prove that, sort of open. But on the other side of that, you have Hillary in strong support of late-term abortion and fully behind Planned Parenthood. So here again, you have Trump limited Planned Parenthood with no abortions, and then you have Hillary full support of Planned Parenthood and very much in favor of late-term abortion. So that was just 3 things that I thought I would just mention early as we get ready to get into this debate that I think are if you're keeping track or if you're writing anything down or anything like that, do that. But make, kind of a note, Trump versus Hillary, and try to weed through the low ball pitches and the crap that's going to get thrown out there and keep your eye on the ball, what's happening. I'm going to take us back out for a minute as we finish our preparation here, and we'll be right back. Cruise Radio right after this. I hope you're enjoying everything as much as I am. I think we're in for a really fun treat here on the Bond Factor. It's going to be fun. We got our debate feed going. Check this out. I got us all rigged up here. Right now I got Chaffetz on the feed, but we're going to be here live momentarily, and I'm going to be with you as we watch this debate, and I promise you, it's kind of funny, but last time, as you guys may remember, every time we went to the first debate, when I was doing the same thing, it was my first ever debate I've ever covered, and getting my feet wet with all this editing stuff. Every time I cut to the debate screen, it was the wrong debate. Okay, so we covered a Democratic National Convention, and we didn't realize it for quite a while during the broadcast. You can go back and see that in our archives. And then when we also tried to do another one of our first shows, and I tried to do cut to the internet where you can see what I'm seeing on the screen. And here my intro went out, and now I'm still talking. But every time we cut to that internet screen, it went blank, and you couldn't see anything. So it's fun to just get started on this, but a lot to talk about, and we will be right back on the Bond Factor right after this. little quick break. Thanks.